Hello, internets, I'm Andy, and holy fucking cocksicles, Ryan did a Call of Duty commentary. I was just as shocked as you guys were when I saw that in my sub box, because when I ordered him to make it, I honestly did not think he was going to. Like, I had purchased the hooker, and she was waiting in my room for the majority of that day, waiting to see if the commentary came out. And so basically, Ryan conned me out of $300 because I didn't actually want to have sex with the hooker. It was just in case I needed to strangle her, so I didn't get to do that, and I didn't want to have sex with her, so basically I just had a very, very awkward companion for most of the day that was very, very overpriced. So, in short, Ryan owes me $300 now. But it has been really hard for me to get gameplays on fucking Modern Warfare 3 for the past few days, because the lag is just so bad. This was not my best scoring game, but it did show a lot of NoobTube bullshit, which I really think needs to be seen. Because after a whole year of us complaining about NoobTubes when Modern Warfare 2 was out, whose bright fucking idea at Infinity Ward was it to include the XM25? An entire weapon system dedicated solely to NoobTubing. Why? But I am not here to bitch about NoobTubes exclusively. I'm here to bitch about lazy-ass fucking developers. What got me thinking about this is Modern Warfare 3 is unplayable at this point for me because I keep getting fucked over by the stupid lag compensation. This gun. Why? The lag compensation is just making it really, really, really hard for me to even go positive in it. Which is not usually the case. 9 times out of 10 I can go positive. I might not have an exceptional score, but I'll go positive. Not the case with this lag compensation thing. I have no time to react, and half the time I don't even see the guy until I'm already falling dead, which is very annoying. So then I went to play Skyrim, and that game started being unplayable because of the stupid lag and frame rate issues that the PS3 version has. And developers are just being really, really fucking lazy these days. Because back in, like, the late 90s, if a developer released a game that was almost unplayable because of frame rate and lag issues, they would never sell another copy of that game. And they would just be crucified by the media, the gaming media. And now we're all just, oh yeah, they'll fix it in a patch. And to me, that is not an excuse to release a broken product. Skyrim is an amazing game, but the fact that the PS3 version is broken, and they released it anyways, and they have no excuse for letting it be released in such a form, is unacceptable. Because if it happened on computer, I'd still be mad, but I could understand the situation a little more, because computers aren't all built to the same specs, and so there might be just a compatibility issue with a lot of machines that they may have overlooked. It's still stupid on their part, but it's more understandable. All the PS3s are built the same. The ones they tested it on at their studios are the same ones we're playing it on at home. There is no way that they didn't know that this would happen with the game. And yet they still released it and are just going to rely on a patch to fix their broken product. And it's really, really annoying, because the fact that they can get away with not even trying to release a properly working product is just lowering the standard of the gaming industry as a whole. Because if all these big name developers don't even have to try, then it's going to kind of lower the standard for everything, and it's kind of disheartening. And Ryan has said that until I make a game of Skyrim scale perfectly, then I have absolutely no right to criticize Bethesda. And that logic is fucking retarded. If you have to do something better than someone in order to gain the right to criticize them, we would live in a terrible, terrible world, probably ruled by the Danish. I could explain to you why the Danish would rule, but I am running out of time, so no. But suffice it to say, it would be a nightmarish hell world, not unlike the one featured in the Mad Max movie franchise. But moving on, because talking about that just scares me. But even in Skyrim, like, aside from the frame rate and lag issues, there are also a bunch of like weird graphical glitches. Like in my house in Solitude, every so often when I walk in, all the tables in the house have disappeared, and everything that was on top of them is just strewn around the floor. And it's like there's a weird sexually perverse table thief roaming around the city unchecked. And it's terrifying, because what if I'm at home when he shows up and I get between him and his table? What is he going to do? I don't know. You can't predict someone like that. He's a wild card. And it terrifies me because my wife, Ayla, is almost always at home because she apparently runs an online store in Skyrim, and that's how we make our money. But she's always at home. So what if, she's there and gets between him and the table? What's he going to do to her? I mean, Lydia is there to protect her, but Lydia's fucking brain dead. So, I mean, anything could happen. I could lose my wife because of this. And the blood will be on Bethesda's hands. But that's a seriously annoying glitch. And, like, the armor stands and the sword racks and shit don't work either half the time. And there are a lot of things that are just broken about it. And relying on patches to fix your products is not an acceptable business strategy. And even from a business point of view, not talking as a fan of the games, they should be embarrassed at what they're doing as a company. Because you should take pride in your work. And, it's testing the game, seeing that if you have a big save file, that it's going to just turn into a fucking slideshow where combat is impossible and movement is a Herculean task, and then just kind of packing them all into the shipping crates and going, well, maybe they won't notice, is fucking embarrassing. And if I was the CEO of that company, I would be ashamed of myself. And I hope he sees this. I hope he's a Wolfstone Gaming fan. Because, sir, I am angry at you. You have caused me sleepless nights. Because if anything did happen to Ayla, I would call Ryan at 4 a.m. crying. It would not be the first time. And he can attest to that. But anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think about lazy developers. Do you think relying on patches is appropriate? Or what? Anyways, picture of Ryan with the horse again because I can't talk in a specified amount of time. Anyways, I'm Andy. See you next time.